the tattoos question, right? 0. It'll most likely stay 0 for my whole life. So I've got the slideshow going with all of our before and afters. I'm actually currently looking at licensing some of these photos out, but you can see a lot of what we do with power washing. I mean, it's just night and day difference. And the difference.
I know, it's like, wow.
You got rid of the car.
So you see gutters, concrete. Concrete's something, a lot of times you're gonna see it, especially this time of year, if it's dirty, it's also unsafe. We cleaned some wood steps that were going into a rental property that absolutely were a safety and liability issue for that client. So cleaning up this time of year and making sure that, this was literally next to another building that we were actually cleaning. That was just dirty and bothering me, and I knew I could make a fun face. I'm gonna make people smile. This is specialty cleaning. This,
What is that? It looks like blood. Aliens. Did
so this
something
is a
die?
specialty cleaning. This is brand new construction out of Cambridge, where a sealing company was doing the final stuff at the car wash, and their hose pinhole leak. So it's spraying asphalt sealer all over the side of this brand new construction. You can see it's completely going. We had to do 2 different cleanings, but this saved the contractor easily his deductible on his insurance. Plus, the Marvin Veteran Builders was the main builder, and they would have had to then spend all this extra time ordering new pieces, getting all that stuff. Instead, we were able to get that, so it's like it never happened. Roof, get your debris cleaned off. If you've got pine needles and stuff on there, it's not just about your gutters, but that's the kind of stuff that will hold water, mess up your roof. This is an interesting house over near Fox Chase that's got like 12 different roofs on it, so it's a lot of fun there. We can do also commercial cleaning. This was some landscaping equipment that's very different for us, but they needed that clean, and we got the ability to bring water to whatever site we need to. Some other stuff, this is over at Fruitland Falcons for them. Basic house wash, composite decks, wood decks, whatever's dirty out there. This is the one that I was talking about. This whole thing was just nothing but slime and everything on there. Really nice change.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
So you did the lawn equipment. Have you ever looked at engines, steam cleaning engines, or?
We've got the ability for hot water. It's not something that we do as much.
Can you even see what you're doing?
Unfortunately, I didn't run over my tail.
Alright guys, so you're gonna see this is gonna be like the
That was with the Chambers Golf Tournament. Melissa Giesland was in that group, and if you saw the guy in the picture, he had a prosthetic limb. If you didn't see the picture on Facebook, he ended up volunteering his leg to the T-Rex to be just trying to have some fun there with them. So this was our biggest lighting job of the year.
back on.
Look at that.
That was one we did for Hallmark.
Look at those trees.
Yeah, those trees. So again, we pulled up. I had to bid all this since it was in the middle of Pennsylvania. Sight unseen. They just gave us a picture, give us a price, and we show. We're like, hey, if we need a lift, you guys have to cover that. And the trees were, instead of being like 30 or 40, they were. I was in a 60-foot lift, and then climbed out of the lift up another 10 feet to wrap all of that.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it was awesome, but it was a lot of extra lights. Show you.
Going on folks, Rob Anderson, Delmarva Christmas Lights. Check out this tree. Wow. It is awesome. Guess who wrapped it? This guy. It goes all the way up
Oh my
there.
gosh.
Doesn't even do it justice. I'll have to take another picture, but this tree is looking fantastic.
Is it the same job?
Yeah, that was that same job.
And you
Others
use your
would-
own lights, Rob?
Yeah, that was all our lights. That was the only time that we're not going back to take them down. Hallmark basically purchased all the lights, gave them to the client, and we installed them. Normally we provide everything and then we take it down and store it later for future use. This is a bench chairs we were cleaning yesterday. You've seen our YouTube channel, we've got one where we cleaned a similar one that's got 2.1 million views.
That's
Nice.
Nice.
The big difference on this, instead of just using pressure, you can see we've got that little yellow thing that gives us 4 different nozzles to clean it with less pressure. But we pre-treat this whole thing with chemical and also soak it beforehand with water so that way the chemical's on the surface. If you are gonna clean your own deck, wet it first. That way you're not just blasting it all the way into the bottom. You're really only trying to clean that top surface of it.
That's pretty cool.
And you can see when I come around the other side, this side you can see where we didn't get enough soap on it, so we had to retreat that area. And you can just barely see in the back, there's it's a darker wood chair back there that we also did.
Is that teak?
Yeah, that's teak. Teak also, once it's clean, like that's the natural color of it. If you actually put oil on it, it will stay like that. But everybody always sees teak as gray and dull.
Teak requires a little care, but it's
Yes.
incredibly durable.
Because there's I think it's
Great
Windsor
green
teak over at the beaches. Have you ever talked to them, Rob, about them referring you to their clients?
No.
Where did you place it?
So this is cleaning that staircase again. We pre-treated that and then we're just going and systematically cleaning off. Spindles just take as long as the whole deck will. Just because you've got 4 sides and it's just about as much square footage there.
Did you provide the soundtrack, or is that
Yeah.
on site?
Yeah, I also,
Is that the jam that they're jamming to while they're
Yes.
working?
do quick videos.
Yeah.
That is so satisfying to watch, Rob.
Yeah.
I
It
know.
really is.
It's fun to do. I mean, stuff like that.
It's like wet bubble
It's
wrap.
great. Yeah.
I mean, like if it's an older person and they work all the time.
Keeps everything clean.
Back in the No.
So that way it never gets like that. But sometimes you drive like in a neighborhood.
Commercial
you see,
concrete cleaning,
it's
something
just
we love
white
to
and it's
do
yellow, I'm like,
between
oh,
having the
it's
right
just
chemicals, the hot water and cold water. This one's all cold water.
Oh, whoa.
This is actually the old Green Turtle. They were moving another
Oh.
business in there. They had grease that had been spilled there
Oh.
when Green Turtle was
Oh,
there.
man.
So needless to say, that stuff required a couple of treatments. A more hydroxide-based cleaner because it's dealing with animal fats.
So you do parking lot cleaning? Yeah,
Yes.
think of the oil from the cars dripping on the parking lot?
Yes, depending on the condition of it. The back here, the back side of that whole complex, nobody cares how that asphalt looks. It was already pretty tore up. Normally, we would not surface clean something like that. We would just wand all the, if it's dirt and debris, we've got a couple of site cleanups that we're gonna be doing. But just rinsing. We have a little ball valve on there that also allows us to regulate the pressure, so it's a lot more control there.
Ooh.
Those are fun if you just go in fiber and you can literally take your Lego and do all that.
What's it called? Fiber?
Fiverr, yeah, Fiverr.
Fiber.
Oh, 5.
But they'll literally, you'll pay one, it's like $15-20 and they'll literally do like 25 versions of it. They just insert your logo and they do the same droplet of that.
Wow.
We'll show you one last thing with the Christmas lights. This is just a montage. This is at Windmill Creek Vineyard. They have a photo frame which was just phenomenal light up, and everyone was supposed to help me light the vineyard there, and it ended up being me and like 3 people. That's one of my employees' mom's house. That was her Christmas present. That was really fun. Just lighting up the swing set, all the photographers love that. That's my parents' house. Decided to light up that tree separate there. So that's some crazy guy.
That's a great picture.
That is a good picture.
So this year we did the bridge, we did the blue and white tree, and there's a, or blue and red and a white, blue and red tree. A little blurry, but big warm white, one of our commercial lights. Over that furniture. This is how simple you can do it, just doing a front roof line. This one we've been changing out the colors at the pub. Biggest job of the year. Did a little bit over there for Buffalo Wild Wings. There was actually snow in Salisbury.
That's this year?
Yeah, that was from this year, back in November.
We got snow.
When we get that snow
For a
dusting.
quick minute.
That was one of my favorite trees. And then that one, who else has seen that downtown Salisbury tree?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So hopefully we'll be doing the rest of downtown. That tree actually, it's something, when we do tree wraps, we can't leave them up year round. If you want them up year round, you have to come out every 4 or 5 months, take them all off and rewrap it. The one downtown for Salisbury, people put lights on there probably 5 or 6 years ago and never did anything to it.
Rolling through it.
Literally, the tree has engulfed. It's like having a wire through the middle of my stomach or whatever. But that's something where we can come out. We'll do that on that Salisbury tree. We're planning on leaving those up, but come June, we'll go out there, take them down, rewrap the tree, give it room to grow. You'll see a lot of times too where people have left it on there and have not rewrapped it, and it'll literally have like indents in the tree, and then it just stifles its growth. So.
How long does it take to wrap a tree like
That tree was basically 50 strands. I wrapped for about an hour and a half, 2 hours, and had one of my other guys get out there for the final hour. Inside wrap's really not that difficult. It's a matter of getting up into that, and of course it was raining and the tree was wet and slimy, so that was fun. But yeah, exterior cleaning, exterior lighting. If it's dirty outside, we'll clean it. If somebody wants lights on it, we'll find a way. And whatever colors you're thinking of, we can do that as well.
So the reason I asked you about parking lots is I know there are some businesses that have regular cleaning of their parking lots, and I wonder if that would be something because it'd be a
drive-throughs.
consistent,
Absolutely.
yeah, it'd be consistent work.
Yeah, absolutely. We're all for that. The only thing we really don't do is truck washing or fleet washing. We literally, today, we're washing Warwick's tractor trailers for their training fleet. That's all we wash. If it's more than that, I'm referring to somebody else. So, that would be it. Are we
Is
good
it,
time-wise, or?
is it just not
Yeah.
worth the time? Or
It's a whole different process, different cleaners. Quite frankly, our number one chemical is bleach. That's not going to do anything to a vehicle. It's not organic staining. You've got roadway film, you've got exhaust.
Yeah.
And with fleet washing, it's a lot of, washing the same 20 trucks every weekend all year and making less money each cleaning, but it's like with a maid service. It's just not our business process is to get in, get out, do as many cleanings as we can at a given house, and then go on to the next one.